7 brave individuals in the Netherlands, who were injured by the COVID injections, had the fortitude to bring a lawsuit against the perpetrators. One of the 7 has since died, but the remaining 6 are pressing forward. This is not just any lawsuit. It is the lawsuit of the millennium, and these 7 brave souls could change the world forever. The 7 plaintiffs allege that the public was deliberately misled about the safety of the COVID-19 jabs. No wonder, there's a mainstream media blackout regarding the case. As the court understands, the plaintiffs argue that a worldwide group of individuals, legal entities and institutions, in the context of the implementation of a project called COVID-19, the Great Reset, have misled people into taking COVID-19 injections, while they knew or should have known that these injections were not safe and effective. Also mentioned is the concealment of critical safety data, suppressed reporting of side effects, and secretive and lucrative vaccine deals. Most interesting of all is who is being sued. Hint? All the Great Reset heavy hitters, that's who. Bill Gates, Pfizer's Albert Bourla, Klaus Schwab, former Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte, and EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. In a highly unexpected ruling, the Dutch court announced late in 2024 that Bill Gates would stand trial in the Netherlands. Gates tried everything to avoid this. He argued the court lacked jurisdiction, hired the prestigious Dutch law firm Pels Rijken, and ignored hearings. The victim's attorney, Arno van Kessel, was kidnapped in June 2024 by semi-military police, right after Van Kessel filed game-changing court documents. A semi-military police unit, 15 strong with NATO ties, stormed his home. They blindfolded him, held his wife and kids at gunpoint for hours, leaving them shattered. Arno was held 90 days in a max security prison, on trumped-up national security charges. No word to his family, no access to his lawyer, no charges explained. The Public Prosecution Service tossed out vague claims about him being a suspect in a criminal network, with anti-institutional ideology, maybe even violent plans. No evidence. A blatant sabotage attempt to derail the case. And let's be clear, Gates had nothing to do with this, right? RFK Jr. exposed the truth. Gates donated $50 million to Kamala Harris, because he knew a Trump victory would mean his indictment. The trial began July 9, 2025 in Leeuwarden. Whistleblowers like Sasha Latipova, Catherine Watt, and Catherine Austin Fitts provided testimonial statements to help the prosecution unveil the inner workings of a global alliance between big pharma, media, and governments. Key questions include: why were dangerous batches never recalled? Why were injury reports censored or ignored? Why were contracts signed that gave Pfizer immunity from liability? And most chilling of all, was this a military operation disguised as public health? According to Ferguson, at the heart of the case is batch EM0477, a shipment of Pfizer's COVID-19 injections alleged to have caused devastating harm, including death. A staggering 146 pieces of evidence, including internal emails, autopsies, government contracts, and whistleblower testimony, have been submitted. A father spoke for his vaccine-injured daughter, now mute and paralyzed. The judge went silent in response. The defendant's lawyers framed the suggested witnesses as conspiracy theorists and unqualified, but that seemed to have lost all its magic on an audience tired of 5 years of lies, abuse of trust, physical harm, and excess deaths. The verdict is expected August 20, 2025. If the plaintiffs win, the Great Reset collapses. If they lose, justice dies with them. But the dead, like 28-year-old Janicki, killed by batch EM0477, will not be forgotten. Nuremberg 2.0 has begun,